A very tense start to this new year as tonight American B-52 bombers are now on the move and thousands of U.S. troops are being deployed to the Middle East as Iran now vows revenge. It all comes, of course, after the death of Iran's top military commander in a U.S. drone strike. And these are the images tonight. Millions in mourning in the streets, the funeral procession in Tehran today. Angry and emotional messages from the Iranian people for the U.S., Iran's supreme leader weeping at the funeral. Tonight, those calls for revenge and chants in Iran's parliament of death to America. Iran effectively now pulling out of the nuclear deal. Tonight, President Trump vowing to answer any retaliation with force. The president speaking of 52 Iranian sites, including sites of cultural significance. And thousands of U.S. troops, many already arriving in the Middle East. You will hear from nervous families right here at home. ABC's chief global affairs correspondent Martha Raddatz leads us off from inside Iran tonight.
In Iran today, an ocean of people taking to the streets. More than 1 million mourners, many dressed in black, grieving the death of General Quassem Soleimani. Numbers not seen since the funeral of an Ayatollah in the 1980s. Soleimani's coffin carried high above their heads today.
This procession's so packed you can barely move, but the emotion is everywhere. People have a very strong message for America.
They are chanting death to America. Others here burning the stars and stripes. Inside the funeral service, tears from Iran's supreme leader. And amid the grief, calls for revenge.
Trump made a big mistake. He killed our hero. Revenge must happen, and it is certain.
What kind of revenge do you want?
Anything.
Iran promises that is coming. Over the weekend, a red flag symbolizing a declaration of war raised above a mosque. This morning, the Iranian government announcing they are suspending commitments to the 2015 nuclear deal President Trump walked away from months ago. Iran now abandoning limits on enriching uranium and stockpiling nuclear fuel. Members of the Iranian parliament also chanting death to America, officials saying retaliation would target the U.S. military. President Trump warns that if there is retaliation, he has 52 Iranian targets in his sights, some, he says, at a very high level and important to Iran and the Iranian culture. Targeting cultural sites is considered a war crime. Today, Iran's president firing back, tweeting, "Those who refer to the number 52 should also remember the number 290, the number of people killed when the U.S. accidentally shot down an Iranian passenger plane in the 80s. Rouhani's message to Trump: never threaten the Iranian nation."
So let's get right to Martha Raddatz, who's with us live tonight from Tehran. And Martha, you and I have both reported from inside Iran, and the Iranian people have often told us that they have felt the U.S.-led sanctions for years. But today I noticed the crowds there with you noting something very different, calling for revenge, and the Iranian government under tremendous pressure tonight to act.
They are, David. The emotion was so high today here, David. We saw many people weeping, but it was mixed with anger and a real desire for revenge, and anger clearly aimed at President Trump. David?
Martha Raddatz leading us off from Tehran tonight. Martha, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.